Welcome back to another episode of the Crypto Serpent, and if you do enjoy the videos, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Metaverse, Metaverse, Metaverse. It is literally all you hear at the moment, everywhere, all around us, non-stop. You hear the word Metaverse. Now, I have started, and I want to kick off today's video inside a tool that is used to track volume and global volume of particular keywords. And today's keyword is Metaverse, because obviously of the reason why you clicked on this, right? You want to know the crypto projects that are going to do well, that have potential in the Metaverse. Now, first things first, when something is trending, people, projects, organizations take advantage of hype. And in the case of Metaverse and crypto and NFTs, that is certainly the case. Now, today's video kicks off with a big warning. It is a hype train at the moment, and hypes go up, but they certainly can go down very, very, very quickly. And over the course of the years, months, decades that businesses and organizations have been around and industries have been around, that is certainly the way that it goes. Now, I'm not saying the Metaverse is not here to stay. Of course it is here to stay, and it is coming whether you or I like it or not. However, the projects that are currently being promoted on it, the hype that they're trying to create around them, the promises that they're making around them, some will and many won't. And so ultimately it is your responsibility and your responsibility only to do your due diligence. But is there volume at the moment of activity of people researching, learning more about it? Yeah, there is a lot going on at the moment. This is just for November 4th, a global volume of 79,800. Or like the volume just in Australia alone and how many people are doing 12.1 million results. And the trend has skyrocketed since, of course, that Facebook announcement and video that was created, right? Now, for the projects involved, for the people that are in those projects, it was like Christmas. It was better than Christmas, right? We saw projects take off and the price moon for them. But today's video is about what the Serpent has found that you could potentially research and potentially make part of your portfolio. And so, without further ado, let's get right into it. So the first on the radar that we're going to talk about is Sandbox. Now, Sandbox closes $93 million Series B led by SoftBank. Right, this was the news that came out. The Sandbox Metaverse counts 500,000 registered wallets from a startup, right? Now, that is a whole bunch of wallets. So the Metaverse startup Sandbox closed a $93 million thing. The Sandbox is an Ethereum-based platform where players can play, create, own, and govern a virtual world. So, should you be looking at Sandbox? Now, sandbox.game is where you go to look, understand, and figure out more about it. Now, does the website look good? Yeah, looks pretty good. Now, when we look at the partners involved, right, from Snoop Dogg to The Walking Dead, the Smurfs, Hell's Kitchen, so Atari, so you know, this has got legs, right? And so Sandbox is something for you to definitely consider in your research. Now, how do you research projects? Well, you look at the team, you look at the partnerships, you look at their case study, you look at their roadmap, you figure out whether the community is strong, does the community believe in it, you read the white paper, you then do your due diligence when it comes to entry point, and then you close your eyes and you finally commit if all the boxes tick for you. So Sandbox is definitely one for you to look out for. Now, at number 2, and this is no in particular order, right? I mean, this is just some of the ones that I want you to get across and understand more about, is Metahero. Now, Metahero was mentioned on this channel months and months and months and months and months ago. And then it was mentioned again 3 months ago for a very, very good reason, right? Now, Metahero, in my perspective, right, when we talk about hype versus actual business, what they're building and how many of them are going to be around the world and the real world case for them, that this is one for you to definitely research more about. Like I said, it's been mentioned on the channel before, but I want you, if you're going to put a portfolio of Metaverse NFT crypto projects in your grand scheme of projects or that a portfolio that you hold, I want you to really consider putting this one in there as well. Now, the other one at the moment for you to look at is Polkacity. Now, Polkacity are creating something very close, very similar to GTA. And the only thing is that you own your virtual taxis, gas stations, and services, and you get paid in real assets rather than, fake money like we used to get paid in GTA back in the day. Now, they do have a pretty strong roadmap that they're going to be building. Like in Q4, during the phase, there's quite a bit going on here for you to consider. And again, this is difficult research to do, right? This is not simple because, like I said, everyone is on the hype train. And what happens is everybody will tell you just about anything to get you to believe that their project is the one. So your research has to be really, really thorough. Because like I said, out of many, only few will survive long term, which is what you want. Now, Axie Infinity is definitely another one for you to look into. I think that what they're up to, how they're going about it, what it's going to look like in the future, could definitely be something for you to consider. And again, when I went through and did my own research, and as I am continuing to do my research on all of these, this takes days upon days upon days upon days to do. This is not a decision that you should make simply by watching this video today. And I want you to know that a video that is made on this channel is made only from hundreds of hours that is put into researching, analyzing, and getting across. Now, when you have videos like, XRP videos, what's happened daily, very different. But when I decide to put something in my portfolio, it doesn't get less than 100 hours of research into it. Why? Because I take it very seriously and I research everything. Not just the good, but also what are the possible bad scenarios? What are the competitors? Who are the competitors? What are they up to? What's their roadmap look like? If I had to choose between one and the other, why am I choosing this one? So it's not just researching the thing that you want. You gotta understand and ask yourself very good questions. What can go wrong? And let's research that. Let's research every single way that this can be broken. Can it be broken? Then you decide whether you want it or not. Now, Decentralized, of course, has to be mentioned. They are doing extremely well. And the other thing for you to consider when it comes to which ones you're going to go with is also what are they built on. So I understand that Sandbox, for example, is doing really, really well, has got some, major partners involved, but it is at the end of the day built on the Ethereum blockchain. And there are faster, better, cheaper blockchains out there. How does that impact Sandbox long term? Only time will tell. Engine. So Engine is definitely something for you to check out. And free to play collectible card game. Right? There's a whole bunch of things that are being that this could be appealing to you, I guess. And again, it comes down to doing your own research and understanding where it fits in your grand plan. Now, NetVRK is in my portfolio. I have it in my portfolio. I think I did, very little research initially when everything was starting, right? When you started to hear about this stuff early on, very, very early on. But then my sister, who also has a YouTube channel called IVY Crypto, she actually literally said to me, listen, you need to stop what you're doing and you need to listen to me and you need to actually look into this. And lucky I did, because to be honest, if it wasn't for her pushing me into it, I probably wouldn't have looked into it. And again, I just trusted, I trusted her judgment, and I decided, again, at the time, she believed in it, she trusted it, and so I said, yeah, look, if you believe in it and trust it, I'll do a little bit of research and then I'll get it. And again, I'm being transparent with you, right? Because I have things like, you know, as the serpent that appeal to me, projects that appeal to me, companies, organizations that appeal to me, but I cannot possibly be in every single niche, in every single industry, you know, from DeFi staking, best platforms to best credit cards in crypto. You only have 24 hours in a day. But I trusted her judgment, went with it, and then when I started to realize that, you know, this stuff is actually going to be bigger than I had ever anticipated, because, you know, I had Metahero already. And then this one came along, and lucky for me that I had her, because this has been great. And I think they're really, really solid at what they're doing. And then when I actually saw the price increase and I actually started to research more into it, I was like, wow, this thing has got legs. But again, is it good for you? Maybe, maybe not. It will be up to you and your own research. Now, glitch is something that, again, was brought to my attention by my sister. And she's done her due diligence on this, and so have I. And these guys really, really seem to really have nailed what they're up to, what they're doing, and how they are going to go about building themselves as a long-term player in this game. So I would definitely, in your scope, research time, I'd look into this. Like, I would seriously look into this. You know, you got all the particular exchanges that you can purchase it from. But again, this is an industry at the moment that is very much riding the hype wave. And so your research has to be really, really good to make sure that you're not just buying into the hype, because you could be in trouble. And the other one is alturaNFT.com, where blockchain meets gaming. Now, is this one better than this one? Based on my research so far, no. Could this be good and part of your portfolio? Possibly. And again, it comes back to understanding what you want to get out of it. How long do you want to be in it? How does it sit in your portfolio? And what stage are you comfortable with potentially selling it? And ultimately, like I mentioned to you, there is a lot of hype at the moment going through the industry. But the ones that survive are the ones that are real, are genuine, have a long-term vision, will do the right thing by their community, and are actually truly innovative and stand out from the crowd. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did learn something new today, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. As always, thank you, and I look forward to see you on the next one.